Do you love the 80s? The 80s? Get ready to rock that tube skirt and tease that hair because it's on like Donkey Kong. The Rewind 80s mixtape party comes to Northcote Theatre. Join us on the dance floor with DJ Grandmaster Bates and Rewind 80s band performing tracks by In Excess, Prince, Madonna, Wham and more. Saturday 21st October, Northcote Theatre, Northcote. Subscribe to rewind80sband.com for a special entry discount. It's an 80s extravaganza. Rewind80sband.com.
There you go. We are the 80s montage.
How you going, guys?
Sammy Hart on here.
Straight in, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what she said.
That's exactly what she said.
Amazing.
We're back out in the band room again, which is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have we talked about what we're doing this week, Sammy?
No, we haven't.
We're talking about brand mascots from the 80s.
Yeah, logos and...
Yeah, that don't exist anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
Because they were hugely popular.
Huge.
Every product had like a brand mascot. And some of these would sort of like live and die in the 80s. Some would sort of exist into the 90s and even beyond.
Yeah, and some of them are from the 70s, but we're just looking at a few that we all saw in the 80s.
Yeah, they were very popular in the 80s. So we sort of – there were a few that like – you know, come to mind where you think, oh, yeah, they were massive in the 80s. But they actually sort of like started years before, like in the 50s and stuff.
They did.
And you just don't realise.
They just rehashed.
Yeah, that's it. They had sort of like a rebirth in the 80s. So, yeah, we're just going to go through and have a look, guys.
So the first one was?
Fido Dido.
Fido Dido.
So Fido Dido sort of like came around in about 1985 and he was he became the 7-Up brand mascot, but he actually sort of existed before and then they licensed him after. So he was just like a sort of just like a comic character. Didn't have a comic strip or anything like that, but he existed on T-shirts and the T-shirts were really popular and he had like a bit of a mantra and that was Fido is for Fido. Fido is against no one. Fido is youth. Fido has no age. Fido sees everything. Fido judges nothing. Fido is innocent. Fido is powerful. Fido comes from the past. Fido is the future.
Name a rock star that used to wear him on the T-shirt.
Oh, fuck.
You're kidding, aren't you?
Did Pakenham used to wear him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
right.
the fucking Fido king.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
He loved his
I thought he would have loved
Fido
that.
Dido.
Yeah. 7-Up was sort of it's funny because 7-Up belongs to PepsiCo. They were perhaps sort of like their own smaller soft drink before, but then like PepsiCo bought them out. But you know, when in 1988, because Fido Dido was sort of born in 85, and in 88 they were licensed to PepsiCo. They started using him on all of their 7-Up stuff. I think they were really pushing for 7-Up to be as big as
Lemonade
Pepsi.
Or something, Swepsies, yeah.
No, because like their whole thing was it's cool to be clear. So they were saying, they were basically saying, you know, you don't have to be cola to be cool.
Oh.
Yeah, it's cool to be clear.
Wow.
So they were really trying to like push 7-Up up there in terms of the popularity.
Clear like cellophane?
Yeah.
Clear like cellophane.
But not
Love
as what is it?
See-through.
Not as see-through, that's right.
What? Good on you, Beck. We love you.
Love you, Beck.
Yeah, hope you're okay and hanging in there. 7-Up I was a fan of. I liked a bit of 7-Up.
I had the Fido Dido shirts.
Did you really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Never got the Fido. Didn't
because
like
he was
it
really big in the 90s. It really took off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had the shirts and everything and
I think Pakenham did a gig in New York with Pseudo and had it on his T-shirt.
Oh, right.
And he got a sponsor. They knew he was wearing
Right.
it, and I think he did get a sponsorship.
Oh,
I mean,
shit, is
Pseudo
that
got more
right?
sponsorships than anyone.
That's amazing. Yeah.
you know,
Smart like
L'Oreal
that.
hair, fucking
Yeah.
L'Oreal hair gel.
Yeah.
Put it in your hand and do a Mary fucking concherry.
Mate, your hair as hard as your penis.
It actually didn't. It was pretty shit.
Oh, fuck.
It smelt fantastic.
Yeah.
But if you put it in your hair,
They always
it
smell really
didn't
amazing, don't
work
they?
that well. Because I think the Pseudo boys used to use something else because they were real hairdresser boys.
Oh, right.
So they'd go, oh, yeah, we use this pink fucking spoof, and it's not really that good.
Not really that.
But he'd have to tell you that story, you know.
Yeah. So we're going to be looking at a few of these guys. These
Yeah, it's a good thing.
sort of defunct brand mascots. It's sort of a little bit sad because this kind of thing doesn't really exist.
No.
I really can't think of, in terms of like big brands and labels like we're going to be looking at from the 80s,
Yeah.
you don't have the equivalent in this modern world where you have these kind of like quirky brand mascots.
Yeah,
you know what
and
I mean?
I watch a lot of Gary, what's his name? He's awesome.
Newman.
No, Gary Vanderchuck.
Oh, yeah.
He's trying to bring the little logos in again,
Okay.
which is just because it used to work so well and everyone's forgotten about it.
Yeah.
And he's like, you should make a logo for your brand and
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. He's amazing to listen to.
There was a real innocence about it because it sort of, it drew kids in, obviously,
Yeah.
but they were very popular with the adults as well.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean? So there's a
Yeah.
real sort of like, I don't know, I think it sort of like softened the brand a little bit to have
Yeah.
like a mascot, you know?
Yeah, I thought of one today
Hmm.
that I didn't think of one, which is really Aussie.
All right.
Amazing. We'll talk about that later. So, yeah, Fido Dido, awesome. Was a strange little triangle with little hair, wasn't he? And eyes. Like some fucking 3-year-old
He was
had driven
black
it.
and white and he
Yeah.
sort of like, he had, looked like he had sort of big hair and, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Black and
Bit of
white.
cheese with some hair on it.
Sort of like Gumby, but black and white. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, absolutely. All right, so the next one is cute as well. Here we go.
Check him out. What a hug.
Get a load of him.
Well, there's a super party animal. His name is Spuds McKenzie. With a beach in sight and a cold Bud Light, he's in the party frenzy.
He's Spuds McKenzie. What party-loving, happening dude.
Go Spuds, go Spuds, go.
Bye, Spuds. Call me.
Go Spuds, go Spuds, go.
Didn't like the old animal fucking call me.
Oh, could be California.
Yeah.
Fucking Beach Boys
Spud.
are calling, you bastards.
Yeah, I'd like to see you shag Spud, you fucking mole.
Yeah, like
That's
the
just
weirdest shit.
bizarre.
Like, ooh, he's so
Oh
hot.
my God, his balls are so big and they hang down.
hope he fucks me
Yeah.
with his lipstick.
Because I love Venice Beach and he's awesome. The dog was one of those dogs that everyone
So a
thought-
bull terrier.
Bull terrier.
So Spuds McKenzie was a bull terrier, and like sort of everyone's around him, like going, "Oh my God, he's such a party animal," and like
Yeah.
all of this shit.
And he's riding
the-
a skateboard.
And the dog looks like it wishes he was dead, like getting
Exactly.
fucking led around,
drugged off
everywhere.
his tits. That's right, absolutely.
So Spuds came out in about 1987, and he first showed up in a Super Bowl ad.
Of course.
It was massive. So Bud Light was the brand, so
Yep.
Budweiser.
Yep.
And Americans were really big into their light beer
Yeah.
because they're not sort of massive drinkers, to be honest.
No.
You know,
They're not like Aussies are.
No, not like that. Like we don't really like sort of light beer.
No.
It's
we
like
don't.
an insult if you
like
give somebody
Diet
a light
Coke.
beer. Why would you do it?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If you
Why would
if
you root someone with a dinger on,
exactly.
right?
Fuck
That's
it
what
all.
it is.
Now, Spuds was, you mentioned sort of, his big balls and everything. He was played by a female bull terrier
Oh, really?
in the ads. And I really think it's because, like,
No balls.
No one wanted to see the massive
No,
balls on
that's
the
right,
dog.
their balls hang down
The chicks
big.
in the ad wanted to suck them.
Oh,
but
did
nobody
they?
wanted to see them on their TV.
Animal House, come back. Fucking vanity.
But I always found it very weird. The chicks like, oh my
Shouldn't
God.
be sexually attractive to a
He's so
fucking
hot.
animal.
I know.
That's ridiculous.
It's not hot, you fucking
It's not hot. Look, a soft toy, bit different because they can't shag you. They just look at you fucking rooted.
Yeah.
But a real dog, not cool.
No, that's it. But
and
he
I
was
would get
very
rid
popular.
of that shit before I'd get rid of a fucking, I don't know, bloody Chris Lilly show.
Yeah,
I'd be getting rid of the animals.
That's
bloody,
right.
That the girls want to root.
Too suggestive.
Because he was a beer drinker, yeah? So it was really big in the 80s. If you were a beer drinker, you were a man, you know?
That's it, exactly right.
Fucking what?
Now, people, those very small people, very small percentage of people out there that big fans of Futurama, which is the sort of the Simpsons, I guess, spin-off show.
Oh, yeah.
They would recognise the piss take of Spuds McKenzie in Slurms McKenzie, who was the worm mascot for the beer Slurm that they all used to drink. And then, later in the series, they found that Slurm was made from these massive fucking worms, and people were drinking like sort of worm sperm kind of thing. It's such a fucked up show. It's so fucking funny.
I love it.
But yeah, Slurms McKenzie was like a takeoff of Spuds McKenzie. So
Wow. Good on you, Spud. Spud's not around. He'd be gone.
Oh, he'd be long dead.
Didn't have to regurgitate another Spud, did they?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think it lasted.
No.
I don't think Spuds lasted that long. It was
Well, it was
really big at the
stupid.
time.
Yeah.
Really big at the time.
Yeah.
They really pumped it.
Anyone that did Spuds and you did your fucking first degree, and give us a call. We want to speak to you about this sexual energy between an animal and a fucking person.
Look, they're
Right?
they're lovely dogs, but I don't want to fucking do anything with a dog.
Oh, exactly. It's ridiculous. I mean, I've dated some dogs, but not with 4 legs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
You know?
it. Yeah.
Not with 4.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Oh, well, there you go. Good on you, Spud. That was an American thing more to the point, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Now, this one, Matty definitely wanted to play. This is his idea, this episode. He came up with this one day out of the blue, probably on the toilet. And this is the next one.
Frederick Fox and Charlie Hawk don't always agree. But they do love Kentucky Fried Chicken.
It's because of the special herbs and spices coating.
No, it's the freshly prepared chicken.
Oh, extra special coat.
Well, what's a little difference of opinion between friends? Kentucky Fried Chicken. The secret's in the taste.
Just a minute here, Freddie.
Now, the ad that we just played features...
I didn't even hear it. How's that?
Features Frederick Fox and Charlie Hawk.
Right.
I thought it was Charlie Chickenhawk, but it doesn't matter. They used to be brand mascots for KFC. No one would fucking remember this.
Maddie loves
No
it.
one would remember this. Because they were sort of, the Fox and the fucking Chickenhawk love chicken, obviously.
Yeah, but wasn't he something, baby, like a master of fucking war or something, the Fox?
No, I think he was just a fox.
Oh, was he?
Just a cunt.
I thought it was like a little bit of a...
I saw a fox the other day.
Did ya? Yeah, they're fucking loud.
They're very fucking bold is what they are.
They are. They don't like cats, though. They run away.
They're full on in the western
Yeah.
suburbs.
Yeah, no, they are.
Yeah, like right up.
Chickens.
Yeah. Right up through fucking Altona. And
Yeah.
I've seen more foxes in like Altona and Yarraville than I have
Well, the wogs make their own food,
at
mate.
KFC.
They get chickens and get the eggs.
Yeah.
Aussies don't do that shit.
This is why.
Besides Dallas,
all the wogs in the west with their chickens and the foxes are after them.
they are.
Very good.
So this was a good little thing with Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah, to get the kids involved.
Yeah.
And it was never KFC back then. It was Kentucky Fried
Yeah,
Chicken.
that's right.
That was a sort of branding thing to take the
It
fried out.
was. It was.
Take the fried out. But I think they've returned to Kentucky Fried Chicken, haven't they? No one knows.
I
over
don't
there.
know. I don't eat it. Do you eat it?
No.
I mean, I love the skin.
The closest we came was Red Rooster just the other night.
Radio.
And they're
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, no, Red Rooster, all right.
They're pretty good.
But I love Kentucky Fried Chicken, but if it gets oily, it's horrible.
You want to fucking kill yourself after you eat.
Yeah, that's right.
I haven't had it for about 25 years.
Yeah.
I haven't.
I
Can't
do
that
go
shit.
on my own sometime and just have it, and I regret it for weeks.
What do you get?
Oh, just fucking
3-piece feed.
Nah, not 3-piece. I couldn't.
Nah,
I just
fucking
need
a
one bucket. Sit
Yeah.
there and fucking throw it in every hole and
Oh.
fucking yeah,
God.
awesome. In my ears, fucking
Oh, yeah.
up my ass. Love it. Yeah,
Good.
me and my bucket.
Couple of drumsticks up there.
Aiden style from Sex and the City.
Fucking hell,
When
mate.
Aiden's always eating the bucket of chicken, that's not cool, man. Don't. She goes out to a gay club and he eats a bucket of chicken. I'd rather go to the gay club.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Obviously.
And he wanted to, but she didn't let him because she secretly wanted to root the gay guy.
Oh.
And we've all been there, right?
Yeah.
I'm not talking to anyone, but if you feel this, it's probably you, right? And they secretly, it's interesting. But
Yeah,
Aiden loved a
it
bucket
is.
of chicken.
Yeah.
Love little Aiden. Shit house in the last episode. He couldn't act for shit.
So, R.I.P. Frederick Fox and Charlie Chickenhawk. I'm glad we've given them the focus
yeah.
they deserve.
Yeah, that's right.
Gone now.
Gone now, but
Yeah.
not forgotten. Hey, this one's a good one. He's a little rat. Here we go.
This is a gobbledoc. He comes from Doc, the potato planet, and lives solely on fresh potato crisps. Crisps with real potato taste. He warned, gobbledocs love Smiths, especially the new packs with a special seal of freshness that keeps Smiths even fresher and tastier. From now on, best lock up your Smiths. In case of gobbledocs.
I didn't ever make me want to eat chips. I'm
He always
sorry.
scared the shit out of me,
Yeah,
to be
I
honest.
didn't like him.
I hated him.
I thought he was the leftovers of Gremlins
Oh, yeah.
and a couple of other things.
But he's the sort of body didn't suit the face.
Yeah, that happens.
You
a
know what
lot.
I'm saying? It's like sort of half the people in Chasers.
Yeah. Oh, have you been to Chasers lately?
The body doesn't suit the face.
Yeah, because they do their face.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. That's right.
They do their face and then
Yeah.
their body's fucking knackered.
Now everybody remembers the gobbledoc saying
Chippy, chippy, chippy.
exactly.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like that.
I didn't want to do it.
But I wasn't a Smith's crisp potato chip girl. I like salt and vinegar chicken.
I like Samboys, mate.
Yeah, Samboys were
They're
amazing.
the fucking best
Now,
chip.
did they have a logo? No, they didn't.
I think they might have.
Was it a stupid triangle that ran around or something?
No, I think they might have had something.
Samboys were great.
Yeah.
But my uncle in the 80s would get Smith Crips. Did they have a logo?
They had a logo, but I'm like a brand mascot.
No, I don't think they was. They didn't need it, mate. They had the flavour.
They are the best chip.
Amazing. I love
Mika's
chips.
dad punches down.
Punches down?
Punches down a big fucking family bag of chips at about 10 p.m. every night.
Wow, my dad's a bit like that at the moment too.
And we would be sort of sitting there watching TV with him, and he'd get up and go to the cupboard, and I'd say to Mika, "It's chip o'clock."
Yeah. Chippy, chippy,
Fucking
chippy.
smash them all.
So we were on the plane the other day and Maddie brought Smith's Crisp, believe it or
Yeah.
not, a little packet.
Yeah.
Because we had the munchies. It was in my bag. I got it out on the plane and it was like a fucking pillow, right? Because they blow up
Yeah.
with the air. And I thought, fuck, if I open this, it'll go bang and then I'll be in the fucking police quarters, right? And I said to Maddie, I really want to eat these chips, but it's like a pillow. And he goes, oh, just open it softly. I said, mate, this is going to make a bang and everyone's going to shit themselves in the plane, right? It was like a fucking hard pillow. And then Maddie got the Gov turns 30 or something, or 40. The
Yeah.
Gov show it in, and I took the pin. I've got it on my lapel.
Oh.
Took
You're
it off.
showing
and
me your tit.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm just trying to explain it. Pricked the bag,
Yeah.
and then it came down.
Right.
But the chick next to me, her bag didn't do that, and I'm looking at her going, "How the fuck did you get your bag to fucking be soft like
She's
that?"
thinking to herself, I am never flying economy
Well,
again.
she was a Virgin air hostess.
Oh.
So I just kept looking at her like, oh, I wonder what they do.
She was like being obliged. Like,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm looking at her chips going, how did you get the chip packet not to blow up like that? Because it would have I could only imagine if I just opened it, it would have gone
And then the air marshals
absolutely
tackling you.
Maddie would have had to fly
I
the
wonder
plane.
if they do still have a random air marshal on the fucking. No, they started. Remember they started doing that after COVID, and every single flight would have an air marshal on there.
Nah, I don't know about that.
I'm going to act like I'm the air marshal.
You could wear a suit.
Just sort of be really stiff and.
Perfect. Oh, look, it's always fun flying, but I'd never seen a chip packet, so I wish the fucking gobble god had come and fucking burst my packet.
The gobble doc.
The gobble doc.
Now, the gobble doc was reprised in an ad in 2021, and they got the guy that did the original voice for the gobble doc, a guy called Dave Gibson, who used to do all the funny voices for Australia's Funniest Home Videos.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they got him back to do the voice in 2021, but I never saw the ad.
No.
Never saw the fucking ad.
Fucking tax dollars they're spending.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
So Gobbledoc lasted about 10 years. So it started in 87, finished in 96.
But
no one gave a fuck after that.
No one did, but we still ate. If you want a potato chip, that's the best one, I guess.
What, Smith's?
Yeah. I don't know if I go Samboy with potato.
I would go Samboys, Pringles, then Smith's.
Really? I'm not a big Pringle. Not a big Pringle.
Oh.
Unless it's fucking
I have to keep away.
sweet and sour. No, not sweet and sour. What's the one with chives and cheese?
Yeah, that's fucking sour cream and chives. That's,
you can eat that.
You can eat that. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
fucking Pringles.
That's
all
what
right, let's keep going.
All right, let's go. We're going to go into, this one's a cutie.
Hi, Australia. Remember me? I'm the one who spreads germs as easy as can be. I'm filthy and dirty, as you can see. That's right, I'm the bad guy, the one called Louie. Louie the Fly, I'm Louie the Fly. Straight from rubbish tip to you. Spreading disease with the greatest of ease. Back to spread some germs on you. I'm badder and meaner and mighty uncleaner. The nastiest guy that you've ever seen. Uh-oh. Only one thing I really hate seeing is Mum with the dreaded can of Mortein.
Bye-bye, Louie.
Bye-bye to Louie the Fly. Say bye-bye to Louie the Fly. One spray of Mortein and you'll never be seen. It's the end for Louie the Fly. Hey, that name, Mortein. Mortein.
When you're onto Mortein, stick to it.
Hugely popular brand mascot, this one.
That's a long ad, isn't it?
It is a long ad. It was very, very popular. Mortein was synonymous with Louie the Fly. They were like as big as each other, you know what I mean?
Yes, they were.
Very popular campaign.
Mortein.
Now, when we were thinking of these and talking about these, obviously you go, oh yeah, Louie the Fly. Louie the Fly came out in fucking 1957.
Yeah, that's right.
And it was, we looked at all these beautiful old black and white ads and everything with the jingle in it and all of that.
Yeah, that's right.
But he was sort of given a rebirth in the 80s.
Yeah, he was.
And which went right into the 90s.
Absolutely.
It was really big. It was sort of really popular.
Did you feel sorry for Louie when he got sprayed, or did you not give
I hated the cunt.
Yeah, me too.
Because we used to live on a farm. We used to fucking hate flies. Because they fly from the cow shit straight into your mouth.
Yeah, of course. They do fly into your mouth. They're up your nose.
Yeah.
I've been getting insects in my mouth of late.
Oh, insects in your mouth?
Yeah, like little tiny ones.
You said I've been getting sex in my mouth lately.
Fucking wish. Insects in my mouth when I walk the street if I'm on the phone.
Insects in my mouth.
Sex in my mouth.
No, he can't hear it.
No, he can't. He'll hear it.
Do you want to know a fun fact?
Mm-hmm.
So fucking old mate Ross Higgins.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ted
of course.
Bullpit used to. He sang that ad that you just heard.
Yes.
He used to do the ad. Very young.
Kingswood Country.
Kingswood Country.
Yeah, no, he was renowned for this commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was more the 50s one. He was very young in the 60s. And then
he
was actually
it was originally
seen
a different
in the commercial.
bloke. It was a guy called Neil Williams in the 50s.
But okay, so he must have been later.
Yeah.
Kingswood Country was big.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like Louie the Fly. I didn't care that he died. But
the kids did. The kids loved him. Like, Louie.
Yeah. Let's get some Louie the Fly spray. Remember
the
we
kids
went...
go fucking mental. And
Yeah.
the reason why they do things like have these cartoon character mascots
Yes.
was so that when Mum took the kids to the
the
fucking
supermarket,
shops, the kids wouldn't
absolutely.
shut up until Mum put the fucking Mortein in.
Exactly.
Genius.
Louie the Fly,
Genius.
absolutely.
You don't even really
Kids
have
and
to
animals,
appeal to
mate.
the parents.
Yeah.
Just
Kids
to
and
the
animals.
mums who are looking after the kids.
That's right.
There you go.
100%. The kids would want Louie the Fly or nothing
Yeah, that's it.
because Louie was a cartoon character.
Yeah.
Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
The next one's a ripper. It is. Oh, my God. My girlfriend is in this commercial. Did you actually watch it?
Yeah, I did.
Here we go.
Oh, Mr. Sheen. Oh, Mr. Sheen. Take a look around this place. It's quite obscene.
Now, don't you worry, pet. Grab a cloth and we'll be set. In just a tick, we'll have this place sparkling clean.
Oh, Mr. Sheen. Oh, Mr. Sheen. We really make a quite fantastic team.
First, we'll polish off this top around the piano in just a pop, and a wipe across the tiles will make them clean.
Oh, Mr. Sheen. Dear Mr. Sheen. We're getting through the cleaning like a machine.
Would you believe we're just as fast when we polish off the glass? It's a finish you won't believe until you've seen.
Now, Mr. Sheen, my Mr. Sheen, is there anything at all you cannot clean?
If there is, I wouldn't know. I'll give anything a go. If it's shine you want, then contact Mr. Sheen.
Let Mr. Sheen polish off your cleaning.
From the positive debacle, now all you see is sparkle, because we polished as we cleaned with Mr. Sheen.
There you go. That was a long one.
That's what she said as well.
She did.
Now, this is another one that came from the
Yes.
1950s that we always think brand mascots, Louie the Fly, Mr. Sheen.
Yeah.
Another one that sort of had a big rebirth, a big sort of a big renaissance in the 80s, Mr. Sheen. Very, very popular character because no one fucking knows what Mr. Sheen actually is. Not the character, but the product. What the fuck is it?
It's like dust wipe.
Yeah, but what the fuck's that?
Well, I don't know, but I hoped he came to life and fucking jumped on the table every now and then.
I mean,
He
it's
never fucking
good.
did.
I've used it.
Yeah.
I've used it and everything.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
sort of
yeah.
like furniture
Not
polish
cool to
or
do
something.
it.
But
Yeah, you don't use
it's the
it anymore.
weirdest fucking thing ever.
Yeah.
Just clean it.
Yeah. So the girl in this video is Connie Landsberg,
Ah.
who I used to do a show with.
Yeah. Sex show.
No, we should have. We would have made more money. Maybe not though. She was in Carson's Law. I met her in the early 90s.
Yeah.
And we had a show called The Fairy Tale Girls. She'd written a show called The Fairy Tale Girls. And then from then on, we went on to GMA and did these songs. And then Christina Harris from Carson's Law wanted to finance the show. But this was her first ad. She was American. She came out to live in Australia.
Oh, right.
And it's fucking Connie. I'm looking at it going, oh, my God, that's
Wow.
Connie Landsberg. So she was the Mr. Sheen lady. But it wasn't her voice. It was all dubbed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
But I liked Mr. Sheen. I thought he was cute in his tuxedo and
Yeah, little black suit and
Yeah.
spectacles.
And he used
'Cause
to-
he's inspecting everything and making it sure it's nice and
Did your mum use
shiny.
Mr. Sheen?
Only when guests were coming over.
Oh, right.
You know what
okay.
I mean?
No, my mum used it all the time.
Oh, no, yeah. No,
Ooh,
only when
huge.
guests were coming over.
I remember saying, Mum, do we need Mr. Sheen? At Woolworths or Coles or whatever.
It wasn't
the fuck
very
was
good
called.
on glass, remember?
All
your
the
mum
time,
used it
yeah.
all the time?
Yeah, you don't know, yeah. Great on glass, great on wood, great
Yeah.
on coffee tables.
Great on
and
Laminex.
dining room tables.
Yeah. Don't get it on the floor because you'll slip ass overhead.
That's true. Well, you kind of didn't. It was a good spray. It kind of
It
went
was.
direct.
Yes.
Didn't sort of go everywhere.
I love a good
And
spray.
yeah, that's right. Don't we all? But that's what Spud said. And anyway, we love Mr. Sheen. There's a bit of background for you though. So it was Connie. Yeah. She was the Mr. Sheen, the
Oh,
American
good.
chick.
He was a bit like the Monopoly guy, wasn't he?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think he might have been ripped off.
Yeah, that's right.
You know.
But yeah, I've always wondered, like, nobody knows any other furniture polish, do they?
No.
Furnishing polish, is
It
that
was
right?
for middle class people to feel they were rich.
Yeah.
Because it was a rich logo.
It was quite good though.
Yeah, it was.
And I don't think it was cheap.
No, it wasn't cheap.
I
Well, it
think,
was in those days.
I think that's
but it wasn't
why
Aldi's. Or
it wasn't like an 100% necessary thing. Like
Yeah.
it was like a luxury item.
It used to leave a finish apparently that
That's
would
right.
protect your tables and stuff. So that's
but
what
apparently
Yeah.
it used to build up. You know what I mean?
Of course. That's why we now use lemon and
Yeah.
Epsom salts and stuff because we've learnt that
Vinegar.
it builds up and
Yeah.
it makes more fucking
That's
mess.
it. Yeah.
You know? Like you can go through my shower with a fucking hot water bloody pipe.
I will.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Not yours though, preferably. And it'll clean just with the water because it gets rid of all the thing. The
Good.
more product you use, the dirtier it gets because it attracts dirt.
Yeah.
That's what I learnt at my, where was it? What are the essence you have, like the little fucking
Oh, yeah, like essential oil.
it's the essential oil program that I did.
Always makes me laugh, that term, essential oils.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I can survive without them.
Yeah, that's right.
Not essential.
Essentially a fucking money
Yeah.
thing for them.
No, I get by without them. It's fine.
Yeah, that's right.
Call them oils. Yeah, great. Let's keep moving.
Yeah.
The next one is like proper fucking 1980s, guys, I believe.
Oh, yeah, this is the one I thought of at the end. Oh, not at the end, but
Oh, Norm, you're not watching the telly again.
No, this is educational, Levy. It's all about obesity and how bad it is for you. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't like to catch it.
You don't catch obesity, Norm,
Huh? How do you get it then?
by eating too much, by eating the wrong things, or by not doing any exercise.
Oh. What is obesity exactly?
It's getting fat, Norm.
Oh.
When you eat more than you need, the excess energies turn into fat. To avoid obesity, cut down the amount you eat. Choose a balanced diet and include some regular exercise as part of your lifestyle. Obesity reduces your chance of a long and healthy life. So, watch what you eat and exercise regularly.
I've just got big stomach bones.
oh, remember that?
If you're a fat cunt.
Yeah. I've just got big stomach bones.
Oh, I've got a fat shirt on.
Unreal. I love Norm.
Yeah, Norm was actually sort of conceptualised and they started using him in the 70s.
That's right.
But yeah, he's hugely popular in the 80s.
We all saw
as
him
well.
in the 80s.
Yeah, exactly right. Now, like, shame you've got to have a fucking campaign like this. So this was...
Yeah, well, we used to eat a lot of shit.
Yeah. Life Be In It was basically started here in Victoria by the Victorian state government.
Uh-huh.
And this was such a popular campaign that they even started playing him in the US at one stage because there's fat cunts over there too.
Oh, and more of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And basically they were saying, you know, get off your fucking fat ass and off the couch from in front of the TV and go and do some exercise because you're going to have a heart attack.
Yeah, that's right.
And sort of Norm had to put down the beers and the pies
Yes.
and, you know, go and do that. So Norm was voiced by Max Gillies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. There you
Max
go.
Gillies. Okay, I know the name.
Famous comedian, you know, like used to do like a fucking used to do Bob Hawkins stuff.
Oh, okay.
Used
Good.
to- the Gillies Report. He had a show on the
Oh, yeah.
show on the ABC between 84 and 85 and it was hugely popular, that one.
Yeah, I liked Norm's wife because she was the voice of reason.
Poor old Norm's wife.
Yeah. Don't eat food, Norm.
Yeah, Norm. And she sort of like so being so careful to break it to him that he was fat, you know.
That's right.
Like, yeah.
Can you do that
Can you
nowadays?
see your dick,
No? Yeah.
Norm?
Yeah, exactly.
If you can't, then it's time to go.
He
for
had a
walk.
big belly.
He did. He had a fat guts.
Mm.
Now, what else about Norm?
My dad never had a fat guts ever in his life.
My dad used to play footy right up until his
Right.
fucking 40s, I believe.
So I never understood that people had fat guts
Yeah, right.
because my dad was always, there was no gut.
Yeah.
Me, on the other hand, different.
Oh, that's
But
ridiculous.
no, really. Like it's like my dad was always just slim.
Yeah, right.
That I didn't understand it as a kid. Why do people get like that? Even what he ate, I think they ate really well, my parents, and they still do.
Does he do a lot of walking?
Nah. Walking to the fridge.
Jumping to conclusions.
Exactly. Walking to conclusions. What did he say to Maddie the other night? Oh, that was shit, Maddie. And Maddie went, fuck off.
What was that?
I don't know.
What was shit?
I don't know. It would have been a song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was shit, Maddie.
Yeah.
And Maddie went, fuck off.
Yeah. And he laughed. That's how he communicates. Hilarious.
Oh, God.
Well, that's what Maddie told me, but I can't imagine he said that. But anyway. All right, the next one, honey, here we go.
The night Birdie the early bird came to McDonald land.
Ronald, open that box, please, I beg.
Why, inside's a wonderful egg. So they made it a nest, kept it warm through the night. That egg cracked a smile.
What a beautiful sight.
Now, Ronald knew if he brought on the day, that early bird would come out.
Tell McDonald land's where I'll stay.
It's a good time for the great taste.
You betcha!
of McDonald's.
It's a good time for a great now.
I
Who's
wasn't
in this?
concentrating for a second. Who the fuck was that?
What?
Oh, no, that was McDonald's, wasn't it?
Yeah.
McDonald's.
Well, there were a lot of characters there.
I have so much respect for McDonald's as a company. I think they're fucking incredible.
They're
They
like
are
the kiss
genius.
of fast food, aren't they?
No, they're just fucking genius. It's got to be the biggest franchise in terms of like shops, in terms of like restaurants and shit in the world. It has to be.
Yeah, totally.
Has to be.
They're still around.
But just the things that they've done over the years, just incredible. Okay, so yeah, you got like Grimace, who's the big purple fat one.
Yep.
Eats all the cheeseburgers.
Yep.
Then you have the Hamburglar who wants to steal all the cheeseburgers.
Yeah, I liked him.
I didn't trust him.
Yep.
Then they had okay, so this is how the fucking characters came about, right? They had a fucking TV show called
Did they?
Yeah, they had a fucking TV show with Ronald McDonald in it.
Wow.
And it was called McDonald's Land.
Wow.
And all these characters lived in it, and it was so popular that fucking HR Puffin stuff sued them.
What?
Because they reckon the characters was too similar. So they had the characters they had. This is before the 80s, but I'm getting somewhere. So there was Grimace the Hamburglar. There was the Fry Kids. There was Mayor McCheese. There was Officer Big Mac. There was Captain Crook and the Professor.
Yeah, right.
And all of those pricks they used right up until 1985. But there were like a heap more characters, but like fucking HR Puffin stuff. And I think 76 or something like that sued them and made them fucking like
pull back a bit.
Yeah, go back into their own lane kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like stick to restaurants, you know.
Yeah,
They were
right.
very popular. But they sort of continued the McDonald's land kind of thing.
Yeah.
And a few of the characters are kind of still around in terms of like Happy Meals and that kind of shit.
Yep.
The big 80s one that I'd like to mention is Birdie the Early Bird.
Birdie the early bird.
Birdie the early bird, who was a chick.
Right.
And
of course, because she was early.
that's right.
That's
Sometimes,
fucked, isn't it?
sometimes she's early.
Yeah. Sometimes she's late.
Sometimes
She
she's
has
late. That's
dinner
when we
at
worry.
8. Yes.
But they launched early the early bird when they started doing breakfasts. Yeah.
Oh, right,
So
of
that's why she was the
course.
early bird.
Right.
Getting the hash browns.
Yeah, well, that's a huge thing when they did that.
Yeah. So that was a new character just to launch breakfasts.
Wow.
So she was specific to the 80s.
And
She's still
she's
around
not
too.
Is she?
Yeah, she is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, this show's
You've got to have a
going good.
chicken there now these days.
Oh, really?
She's trans now, though.
Oh, yeah,
she's
of course she is. That's good. Yeah, that's right. Wow, no, amazing. Like, I used to love looking at all the characters. I know that they had maybe Christmas calendars at the end of the year and you could stick stickers on it and
Yeah.
stuff. They were very good for kids.
Yeah.
But that was the market.
Yeah, that's right.
But you know what? I know men of 70 that still love fucking McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
Including my mate,
Oh,
fucking
yes.
Brian.
Yes.
He will be the
Macca's.
first. Macca's.
He's a big pop
Loves
culture
it.
fan, isn't he?
Loves
Brian?
it. Oh, he just loves the food.
Yeah, right.
What do you want, Sammy? What do you want? I'm buying Macca's.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, he loves it. I shouldn't be saying it, but he does love it. Everyone knows he loves chocolate.
Well, he must burn it off.
He burns it off because he's tiny. The gigs have been full on. We've been working 2-hour gigs.
Yeah.
I did so much dancing the other night I didn't know what my name was. I was like, what name? What's my name?
Were you pissed?
But maybe I did have a little bit of COVID because I don't know. I'm going to test myself.
I didn't know what you were
A little bit of Coke. Yeah, no, I didn't have any Coke. Yeah, so interesting and really clever of McDonald's.
Yeah, gotcha. I really admire them as a company. This was very, very smart and really got the kids hooked.
Yeah, totally. Now, this one is our favourite.
Oh, is that? What is it?
Yeah, Maddie loves this one.
Must be a
Because
Melbourne
when
thing.
you put the kids in the bath, you did use this guy.
I want my clothes off. I want my bath. And the water. I want my Mr. Lady. I want my fun bath. Please.
Now there's Mr. Matey and Miss Matey.
We love our mateys.
They do.
Scares
Mr.
me a
Matey.
bit, that
Yeah, it's fucking full on. I reckon we've got Mr. Matey in the cupboard.
Really?
Oh, we've got shit in there from fucking 80 years ago.
And it was bubble bath.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to have bubble bath for some reason.
Really?
I think just because I was a little cunt.
Oh, really? You didn't get the
No, because I would have
pleasure?
done things like gone and poured the whole fucking bottle in there.
Maybe you
and
did.
like whipped up all the bubbles and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. And then they have to get them off the roof.
Yeah.
I did try that, I will admit. I wanted to see how far I could get the bubbles, and I ended up inside the bubbles. And it wasn't great for your parents to clean up.
It wasn't what you thought it was going to be.
No, it wasn't. You know, I mean, you couldn't drown, but you
No.
fucking
Wouldn't be
panicked a
fun.
bit.
Yeah, it wouldn't
You know
be
what I
fun.
mean? But yeah, Mr. Matey. So bubble bath, Mr. Matey was like a stick figure thing with curly hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
And-
I wasn't allowed to have it, but I remember.
Matty used to have it. He loved it. Mr. Matey, I've got my clothes off.
I remember getting He-Man and Skeletor bubble bath.
Okay.
And their head was
Avon
the
ones.
cap. You pulled the cap off.
Yeah, that's right. Avon did a lot of that stuff.
Oh, yeah. But I never
Avon.
used it because I was a big collector of
Okay.
He-Man and Skeletor, and I
Yeah.
sort of looked after them.
Yeah. You know, and when you got Christmas presents and the Avon lady would come around, you'd get your stuff from your mum and dad that brought the Avon lady stuff. Like
Yeah.
the brooch with the khaki fucking Vaseline in it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
go like that and
Nice.
put it on as perfume.
Put it on my
Oh,
skin cancer.
fucking horrible. It was like gasoline.
Oh, yeah. It was
You
like
know?
fucking awful.
Like-
It like fuck your lips up.
Exactly.
It was
And
meant to
you-
soften your
Oh, and it
lips.
was lovely smell, wasn't it? And then you get you get like a bloody bubble bath of an orange or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, all big in the 80s.
My mum was an Avon lady.
That's right. She was.
She didn't go door to door, I don't
Oh, she didn't?
No, she didn't do any of that.
So
She just
what
sort of
did she-
give the magazine to her friends.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So she did it under the
Yeah.
covers,
A
yeah.
little bit extra here.
Because there was no online then. So you had to do
No,
it
this is
physically.
right. And I remember like being a teenager and you'd look forward like as a teenager you want a few products, you know,
Yeah,
before I
that's
was like,
right.
well, why are you making me do
The
this?
snowman perfume.
Yeah. But like you'd get like fucking cologne and like all
Yeah, you
kinds
would.
of shit and
Yeah.
like skin products and shit.
Yeah.
You know,
It
when you're
was
struggling with
bizarre
acne,
shit
yeah.
because it was worth nothing.
No,
It was
that's right.
fucking horrible.
Mm.
And then it was way before all these stars had their own perfume line, and
Yeah.
it was like Avon or nothing.
Yeah.
You know, I
That's
used to
it.
get this daffodil. Every chick my age would have got it. It was a round bottle with a daffodil
Yeah,
on it.
I remember
and it was like cat piss. And he fucking opened it, and there was no smell. It was fucking. I used to think it was water, but this chick
fuck.
sent me some fucking water.
Yeah.
It was just horrible.
Fucking rip off.
You know, and then when you got a little bit older, you started with the Lulu and the Chanel and
Yeah.
Youth Dew and blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. But fucking, I reckon Avon made a fucking shitload of money.
Yeah. They must have. No shop fronts.
Oh, exactly. It was and then Tupperware started that whole thing. I
Yeah,
don't know if
that's right.
Tupperware were before or whatever.
Tupperware were like
But
much, yeah.
Tupperware was
decades.
better because the stuff was good.
Oh, yeah.
But
fuck, mate, you look for Tupperware now in secondhand shops and it's like much sought after.
Yeah, well, I've got a shitload of it, so I might have to start selling
lasts
it.
forever.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
No, it does. Amazing. Yeah, good one. What
Mr.
was that?
Matey.
Mr. Matey,
Matey
yeah.
loves that one. We played
He
that
loves
one
it.
as an ad, I believe, on the
did
show
we?
before. Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
But there you go. Worth repeating.
Now,
There's
this one's a good one. You know why?
Because Sammy was in the ad.
I'm singing it. So it's this guy, Mr. Soft, was big everywhere in the world. So this is 95 when I did it. It feels like it was the 80s, but it would have been 25 for sure.
That's Mickey's nickname for me is Mr. Soft.
Oh, yeah, radio. Of course it is. Anyway, I would then go – I've got the burps now. That's fun. Yep. Mr. Soft was something I'd never seen before.
So it was soft mints.
Soft mints, beautiful, like Mentos.
Like
almost.
a little do you still get them? I don't think you do.
No, I don't
like
think
a little
Mr.
roll,
Soft's
like
around.
juicy fruits, like
That's
fucking,
right.
like a little
Mentos.
roll.
Yeah, Mentos.
Like that.
I did get a lot of them after I did the commercial.
Did
But
you?
anyway, I was picked for this. I just did the backing vocals, but it was Chris Wilson.
Mr. Soft.
Yeah. Yeah, you can hear my voice in it. Yeah. Now, this is only recorded on the one side. I couldn't find a really good version of it, but I might get in touch with Al and see if we can get a copy of it. But
You can
this
just re-record one.
Yeah, that's right. I can do. Chris Wilson was the guy in this. And I didn't meet Chris on the day. May he rest in peace. Can't believe
him.
Yeah. I went in and I was really starstruck that Chris Wilson had done the lead. And I was like, oh, my God, this is amazing, you know. So this is the commercial I did in the 90s, Mr. Soft.
Mr. Soft, won't you tell me why the world in which you're living is so strange? Oh, Mr. Soft, how come everything around you is so soft? Rearrange.
Bite through the shell of a Trebor Softmint and everything turns chewy and soft. Soft refreshment from new Trebor Softmints.
That was Mr. Soft. Pretty ironic that they called a lolly Mr. Soft.
Did no one?
There was an American one as well.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so we
Did
might.
no one pick up on that it was a bit sort of...
No, they didn't.
Mr.
It was a bit
Soft.
sexual.
I can't...
He was a white puffy character.
Yeah.
That walked past white houses
Yeah.
and white.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was big in America more so.
Yeah, right.
So this was an American thing, and then they brought the lollies here. So there was mint, there was spearmint, and I don't know, some other thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty exciting at the time for me.
Absolutely. Those kind of mints in a roll, they were very... Oh, and lollies in a roll, like lifesavers and shit.
Lifesavers
They were
huge.
because you could carry them in your pocket.
Yeah, and your grandmother had them.
And you
She'd
could
go to the bottom of her bag at Southlands.
Yeah.
Find you a lifesaver.
Yeah.
Nanny, do you have a mint?
And
When you
pedophiles
didn't, when you didn't want a mint.
Yeah,
You just wanted a lifesaver.
No. When you were a kid, you didn't want a mint.
No.
It's like,
horrible.
fuck off.
But anyway, they would have mints. It was
Yeah.
very big in the 80s for women to have mints, like they were going to pash someone on every street corner. Bizarre.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, bizarre.
I don't know. Did people not drink enough water or something?
I don't know, but they loved a mint, you know. They just used to, you want a mint, darling? And I'd be like, no.
No, I'd rather die, thanks.
Yeah, you know, like mints were
As a
hardcore.
kid, yeah, no mints.
No.
No.
No, I'd have a mint chocolate.
Oh, no.
Really,
See,
too strong too.
I reckon that person, the one who invented that,
Yeah.
should be fucking tried for something.
Yeah. After
Because
dinner mint.
Chocolate and mint don't go
Do
together.
you like White Nights though?
Nah.
Oh, well, God, they're my favourite.
Nah.
White Nights were
No
beautiful.
way.
It's another logo.
No way.
The White Knight on the horse.
Chocolate and mint doesn't go together?
Mate, when I was little, I would stick 5 minties in my mouth and a fucking chomp bar, and I thought it was the best thing ever.
Oh, serious?
I'd mix the chocolate and the mint. Oh, yeah.
Fucking fruitcake.
Yeah, I did. The back of the car, I would just go 1, 2, 3,
yeah, mate.
bit of chocolate.
Get 'em in.
Yeah. Because White Nights weren't big enough for me, and I was a little pig. So I used to just, Mum, minties. And Cadbury chocolate, just have 3 minties and chuck in a block of Cadbury.
Oh, no. Oh, no
That's
way.
the best.
Little fucking grot.
That's the bet he'd have it all over you. And you were chewing it for hours. It was great.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was great.
All right, mate. There is our
show.
Little episode. I like these ones where we kind of like, I don't know, step away
In and
from
out.
music.
I don't know what I've got, kids. I might have something wrong with me, but I'm very lethargic and a bit.
We've been quarantining ourselves from each other
we
all
haven't
night.
been near each other.
Sammy's got the big C.
And I did feel it this morning,
Not
and I went,
cancer.
I don't know if I might.
Yeah.
Look, I haven't had COVID yet, so this would be really interesting.
Yeah.
It was the first time I didn't wear a mask on a plane. I said to you, yeah.
And you ate that bat.
And I ate that bat,
Remember?
exactly, on the plane
Could be-
and the
it could
chicks
be.
chips and the fucking,
A couple of minties.
Well, she's
of-
going to have COVID, isn't she, the old fucking air hostess?
Oh, God. There we go.
You know?
Why can't you get your chip bag to go down?
I was in shock. Her chip bag was fine.
Fucking
And
hell.
mine was like a pillow.
Oh, mate. There's our show, guys. Thank you very much. Good on you. Please support the show by liking, sharing, rating and reviewing us. Write a little review in the comment section on whatever platform you listen to us on, especially Spotify and iTunes, guys.
Yes.
What is it? Podcast, Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, Apple Podcasts, yeah.
And become a subscriber. Don't just fucking listen to the odd episode here and
Yeah.
there. That's what assholes do.
That's
So what
right.
you do is hit the subscribe button, and it really pushes our ratings right up. And we
It
all
does.
want to be right up there at
That's
the end of the
right.
day.
That's right.
So
Part of life.
best thing that you can do is become a Patreon for as little as $1.50 a month, and for $10 a month you get the extra episodes where we just talk absolute fucking shit.
Yes, we just put one out the other week, and it was pretty good. I find them really entertaining. I find them really
We go to
entertaining because
town.
we're full on, yeah. And it's like, this Maddie had to edit so much.
Tone it down. Take a few names out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, good on you guys. Big hello to all our fans all around the world. We love you. Thank you for supporting the 80s montage. And if it's music, mateys,
Or cool shit from the 80s.
we're going to talk about it.
Unreal.